what you talking about. There's still something else with that. That's what she said.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Lambeau. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Oh, the football's loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards, 2nd down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Touch 50, touch 50. What?
Another try following the sack. Got Washington, it's complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Okay, right.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set.
Love from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Set, punt. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down Packers. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Ready. Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. He's on the move. And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo. That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First down throw from Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it 3rd and 10. Russ now from the gun. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Throw caught by his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the unlikely conversion nets them a first down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Ross off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know.
He steps in and makes the interception. And the Packers have it deep in their own territory at the 13. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
Play fake, it's Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
Switch. Yellow. Here we go. Set. Go. Ready. Ready.
Here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Packers. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
Steelers nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Broke through the tackle. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
A gain of 15.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long. Wilson to throw again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
The Packers take over first and
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception! Minka Fitzpatrick has got it!
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Wilson now off the play action. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to Harris to start the half. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers take the lead on that successful kick. Now Boswell on to send this away. Nixon now to return it. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Love looking to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Complete beyond the marker. Juke the defender. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. The Packers again coming to the line for 2. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard.
That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Nixon now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
To the air with Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. Escapes a defender. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Packers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. The tight end gets it on the fake. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. On now is McManus to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action now, Wilson. And that one's going to hit the turf.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Wilson now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Gets everything he has under this throw. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get this tied before the end of the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
On the double.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
560. Hut.
Love from the gun. Toward the sideline and caught by Reed. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they fire finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and it'll be first down, Packers.
Come on, set.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers down by only 1. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Let's go.
Love now. He's got it. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have taken the lead late. Big spot for the Packers here. They'll go for 2. Setting up to pass. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kicked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th. On now is McManus to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Trying to push it deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. He'll look to throw it. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is to throw. Warren's got it, complete. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now even though...
And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Set, hut.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. Trying to break a return. Oh no, he lost the football! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One final shot here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the